Hi, I'm Jim Poole, CEO of NuCalm, and I'm delighted to share with you a new program in the mobile app that dropped today. It's Inside Priming. And if you spend any time inside priming, you'll be really excited and delighted to see the collaborations we have and who we choose to collaborate with. Beginning in 2017 with Tony Robbins, expanding upon our collaborations, we now have 4 collaborations inside the NuCalm mobile app: Certainty and Gratitude, and Priming, and Priming Plus. And the Priming Plus includes the breath work Tony's doing. In 2022, we began a collaboration with Jim Quick. There are several tracks inside the NuCalm mobile app featuring Jim Quick. One of the favorites across the globe is Wake Up with Jim Quick. In 7 minutes, you can change your thought pattern, and you can intentionally direct how your mind operates as you start the day by overriding the amygdala and the worry center, which is the first thing that wakes up in your brain, and taking command of it simply by listening to 7 minutes with Jim Quick and our 40 hertz priming physics. In September, we collaborated with Roger Love, the world's leading voice coach, and people love it. People have caught on that this isn't about being a singer. It's about gaining command of your voice as the method we use to communicate. That's amazing. And I know that when you do the 15 minutes of Rogers or the 12 minutes with Madison and Miko Love every morning, there's an endorphin high, there's an oxygenation, there's a comfort and a confidence, but there's incredible gift of an openness of the chest cavity and the throat. There's no nasality in your talking. You're gaining command and confidence in how you articulate who you are and how you represent yourself to the world. Then we launched functional mandibular diaphragmatic integration with Dr. Neil Bulchandani, one of the world's leading expert in the space, all about how functionally and structurally your mouth impacts your skeleton and your alignment and your pain. And just by doing 10-minute exercises daily, you can restructure all these elements. We're getting great feedback from people all over the globe using it and having tremendous improvement in their pain management and their structural alignment, their spinal issues, their issues with their hips, their knees. Amazing. And now we have our 6th world-class collaboration with a gentleman I hold in high regard, someone I've known for more than a decade, and many of you have his books in your home. This is the author or co-author of the Chicken Soup for the Soul series, one of the most prolific authors in the history of the world, and just a fine gentleman, an expert in transcendence of money, of intention, of success, of ambition, an incredible arc to his life story. And he's been out there for years on stages across the globe, inspiring people to go follow their dreams, go through their obstacles, achieve their ambitious goals, and be successful. So we created a collaboration that's 9 minutes long, simply with a headphone. It's called Money Mindset with MVH, and that is Mark Victor Hansen. You are going to love it. You know, there's no reason that we as a human should have a bad relationship with money. It's a tangible piece of crane stationery or a coin. Why does it have such command over us? Why can it impact our stress and our worry and our sleep and our relationships and our gut and our cortisol and our digestion? I mean, money has a lot of negative influence on a lot of people's lives. Wouldn't it be nice if you could restructure the circuitry in the relationship that you have with money and turn it into a positive, turn it into a state of abundance and ambition? That's what this is about. So we're delighted to be adding our 6th world-class collaboration, Inside Priming. There's not another neuroscience company in the world that does what we do. So we stand alone there. But I would challenge anybody to say, what other product do you have in your hand where you can get access immediately to world leaders in their field, like Tony Robbins, Jim Quick, Roger Love, Madison Amico Love, Dr. Neil Bulchandani, and Mark Victor Hansen? I don't know of any. You put the headphone on, you select how you want to feel and think. Our physics elevates your brainwave frequency to 40 hertz. 40 hertz is a high level of mental acuity, self-awareness, and learning. And those words come and imprint into your soul. And that activity is true learning and behavioral modification. We change your behavior. It's not just walking around the neighborhood, listen to something, and before you know it, a squirrel runs out, and you're like, hey, what about that squirrel? And you're not even engaging with the words. But when your brain's at 40 hertz, you can't help but engage. That's why these collaborations are so powerful and long-lasting. So welcome to Money Mindset with Mark Victor Hansen, Inside Priming. This is our fourth launch of this year, which is going to turn out to be our most prolific year. And the last couple of years have been substantial. We already launched, if you recall, on January 20th, 119 hours of patented neuroacoustic software, 3 new products, Deepest Sleep Plus, and Priming, and the stress test in the app. You now have medical grade sensitive and accurate measurement exactly how your nervous system is performing through a 35-second recording that captures over 1 million data points. I mean, that's amazing. You don't pay a penny for it. March 10th, Rescue 40 VT for vagal tone. Tremendous, amazing, and quickly became the most popular program globally. And we're tracking at up to 2.4 billion minutes around the world right now. I mean, it's amazing what's happening. And then April 14th, Phase Shift with Dr. Neil Bulchandani. And now today, May 28th, Money Mindset with Mark Victor Hansen. Let's change the relationship we have with money, and let's go achieve our goals and knock down the obstacles that have been getting in our way and staying in our brain. No, it doesn't need to be that way, and it won't be. Enjoy and take care of yourselves.